What's happening? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend on a Thursday night. It's good to be back. Sorry, it's been a while. Been a lot going on. Live streams are a lot, and tonight is a special one. So today, I'm going to break through the samples that came from Drums. I mean, this shit's crazy, man. I mean, I've had this stuff for probably 3 months, and I just haven't had the time to get to it, and I feel terrible about it. But tonight's the night. I'm excited. So we will be ready to rock here shortly. Everybody hear me okay? Everything check out nicely. Hey, Bourbon Neophyte, what's going on? Slapshot is here. Liz B is here. Rob MC is here. Cheers, brother. So, anyway, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start out with a little Buffalo Trace to get everything acquainted here. And what we've got going on is Cam sent an answer sheet, and it's back there. He's got envelopes that says start here, 1, 2, and round 3. So we'll crack open those here in a few minutes and get into that. So how's everybody doing? Everybody been doing okay? Any new bottle pickups? Let's talk about that. Y'all know from my last few videos that I'm on a hellacious Scotch kick. So, you know, it is what it is for that. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Let me know if you all have any new scotches or any new bourbons that you're trying. I'm trying to make sure everything's set up here for in a minute. Got the camera fixed. It was a setting on the computer. It wasn't a camera setting, so that thrilled me. Because I've had some trouble here lately. I just like Buffalo Trace. This is a pick. This is from my old buddy Thomas back in Tennessee. Caramel candy, man. Just good stuff. Little barrel note. Fruity, zesty. Just, it's good. Let's have a taste, man. Get the party started. All right. Scotch. Love me some scotch. Yes, sir. Damn right. John Cloud is here. What's up, John? Good to see you, man. Cheers to Anthony. The Slapshot is here. What did I say? Rob is here. Liz is here. Awesome. Get settled in. Let's have some fun here. But yeah, so let's see. Working on, okay, I see it now. We're working on this Streamlabs tonight. I think it's a better picture. I think it's got more choices. I don't know whenever we let people on here shortly how it works for you. I know some of the things we've had to do on Livewire, we've had to reverse the camera. I know Anthony Bourbon Neophytes checked that out before. I don't know if he's had any trouble, but yeah, we've done that a few times. But yeah, we're going to get going here in a second. Y'all let me know what you think of the setup. If you think it looks okay, if it's something wrong I need to change, let me know. But yeah, we're going to go with it. Little Buffalo, man. I just, you know, people want to throw some of these standard Buffalo Trace stuff under the bus. I like Buffalo Trace. I don't have anything. I mean, you're not going to knock yourself out with proof with Buffalo Trace or Blanton's, but I still enjoy both of them. I like Eagle Rare a lot too. All these people are doing videos right now of, you know, 10 whiskeys I won't buy over MSRP, which is a great thing. But, you know, one of the things me and Rob talk a lot about too is, you know, whiskeys we buy that are pretty standard that maybe kind of depends where you live, hard to find. And I think the most expensive one is what, Rob, Henry McKenna 10-year, and now it's like $69-$70. You know, I don't know. It's one of those things. What's up, Tats? Good to see you, brother. There is middle of the screen, which I can't. That's right, buddy. I know it's crazy. Some big old fat guy on here, but hey, it is. But yeah, I mean, so that Eagle Rare, those two other ones, I've liked the Bowmans. I've picked up. Yeah, I like the Bowmans a lot. Of course, I really, you know, I guess the Kentucky Spirit is a good one that I would always keep back. If you come on using phone or tablet, you have to. Okay, Slapshot's got it figured out. Yeah, we've done it. I remember I jumped on one night and Brian was figuring it out and I had trouble with tablet. You have to have your device vertical portrait mode, straight up and down, to see the join button. Then can turn it to landscape. Oh, okay. I didn't remember. That's right. There she is. Hey, Amy, good to see you. But yeah, I forgot about that, Brian. That's exactly what you got to do. It's almost like when anytime you shoot a short video, has to be up and down, has to be vertical. It can't be horizontal, which is, I guess it makes sense. But if you do edit those videos for a minute, it does kind of eliminate some of the side view, but it also eliminates stuff that you can shift and move too. Anyway, old granddad bottled and bond was another one I like to keep. But yeah, there's not been a whole lot of bourbon purchases here lately. I've got, for Christmas, my father-in-law bought me the Hemingway rye. He told me it was a pick, but I don't think that's, I don't know if they do picks right yet, but I'll have to look at it. It's down there and see. But yeah, I picked up some killer scotches, Octomore 14-1, Lecheg 18. Y'all saw the video. I've got Glenfarclas 10 and 15. Got a video working in the works for that. The Olive Barley video comes out next Friday. That's the 2012. I'm working on getting that 2013 bottle because I've had them side by side before, and I think they're really good. Yeah, Tats, I hear you. Loves his OGD. Yeah, the 114's killer too. Absolutely. Yep. What, Amy? Marty? Yeah. No. I wish, but I got into it last night, and Lord God, it was a long day. I don't know. Okay, since Rob's here, he can help me with this. If you do a Scotch night and when you knock it off, you feel pretty good. Do you feel like absolute garbage the next day compared to if you'd have done the same thing with bourbon or whiskey? Does it happen to anybody else? Because I took a dadgone water boy before I went to bed, and no. I got a great gift from Greg McDonald, the Kill Home and Cash Strength Makir Bay. It's a hitter. Picked up the Balmore 15. That one's got to grow on me. Had a little pour of that, or probably two last night, and whoo. Campbelltown Lock, that video's coming. That's a blended malt Scotch whiskey from that Springbank. So you can't go wrong with $50 there anyway. What are the proofs of the Yellowstone picks behind you, Marty? All mine are 115 and fantastic. 119 here and 115 here. Yep. I've got another one that I think I killed, Chris, and I think it was up like 122. So there's nothing wrong with those. I think they're good stuff. Yeah, Amy said, if you hit it hard with Scotch, it feels worse because you usually drink a lot. Ha! That's exactly right. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's enough to put you down, man. I mean, this is one of those. If Buffalo Trace, it's so allocated here. They last 2 hours on the counter. Amy can tell you what North Carolina's about too. It's just if you want it, but I don't understand people going gaga over it. Here's to Trey Master. Trey, I've got your samples here. Working on a plan. Started it last night, so I'll keep you in the loop on that. Yeah, it's turned into a honey note now. Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw today, if it's your gig or not, but Sealbox released today honey finish Starlight, $79. I thought that was pretty good in the wheelhouse. So yeah, check it out if you been wanting one of those. I do, but I don't know if I want to pull the trigger right now with all the Scotch I've been doing. I'm missing something I've bought. My brain. That Glenfarclas 15 is fantastic. It's online if you need it. It's not here. Went and saw the Octomore 14.2 today, but it was $259 before tax. And I just, no, I was after the 3. I thought I was going to find the 3 because I saw it in the cabinet before. And when I got there, it was the 2. So I was like, I've had all 3 of them at a restaurant here in town in Raleigh, and I like them all, but I thought 3, in my opinion, was the best. I need to do it again, but I don't know. It's funny. I've lived here almost 2 years. That's the first time I've ever seen Octomore in a store here, like in a cabinet. It was kind of like, boom, there you are. It's like, okay. But honestly, I probably screwed up. And Amy, I need to inform you, but on Tuesday, a friend of mine went down here to the local store and said they had the old Forester 1924 10-year on the counter for $114. And they called me and said, "Do you want one?" And I said, $114. And I just got that Glenn Farkless in the mail Friday. It was like $90. It wasn't terrible. And I said, "Man, I think I'm going to pass." And I've started to see a few reviews come out on it. So I passed on it. And then I talked to Jason, or I saw Jason's video, talked to a couple other people. Mike Stahl yesterday, we kind of hinted about it a little bit. And I said, "Man, I might have messed up." And then I went back to see if anybody had it today. And they're like, "Nah, man." He goes, "North Carolina was the first state to get it released in." I was like, shit. But with that being said, I didn't have high expectations, and I still don't. And it may show up at some point. But I didn't have high expectations for that bottle. And what I really wanted to see in it is just like the 115 proof, 1920. When you get down in them, that's when the magic starts happening in those bottles. That's when it changes. Like that 115 proof now is a butterscotch bomb. I think Rob killed his the other night when I was online, and I've got probably that much left, and it's right in the wheelhouse, man. It's unbelievable. Did it say hi back when you went to see it, Marty? Yeah, no kidding, man. I asked the guy when I was there, I said, "I thought you had 1430, and the 14.2 is in the tan canister, not the black." So when I saw it sitting there, I was like, whatever. I screwed up on I just didn't want to pull the trigger on that much money right now. I just don't. I'm trying to work through some of these things. Like I've gotten a couple ready to go, stuff like that. And then I worked on, if you're a patron, you should have got an email. I worked on a blend the last couple weeks here, and it ended up being over 49 whiskeys that went into it, no scotch. And I thought it was fantastic. And so, yeah, patrons, let me know if you did not get an email. I think Slapshot got his in the mail today. Rob will get his. I think I sent Trey and Cindy some. I know I did. That yours should be there tomorrow, Trey. So just let me know. All right, guys, we'll get into this here in just a second. 7:15. Cameron said he'd try to stop, I think, if he can. If not, he goes on at 8:30, I think. I didn't know if he's still going tonight or not. But we shall see. But, yeah, I'm going to finish up a little bit on this Buffalo Trace. He may not be going. He may not be feeling well. I don't see a thumb for him right now. But I don't know. Oh, I know something I want to ask people about. Where does everybody stand on two things? And I'm not going to kick a dead horse. I'm not going to talk about it long, but I just want to see what everybody thinks, and I'll give my 2 cents if anybody gives a flip. All this A120 or C923 garbage on the Heaven Hill Elijah Craig barrel proof. It's funny that it seems like anytime anybody puts A and B against each other, A always wins. But I think what the code was just basically the day of dumping or something like that. So I don't know. micro batches. Yeah, for sure. It is 10:15 a.m. Friday morning over here, Marty. So just a bit early to start whiskey. So having a coffee. That's awesome, dude. Yes, sir. And yes, for Anthony. I dig it, man. The 2022 was better than the 2023. You talking about C923, the two difference, right? Yeah, everybody can see that. Sorry, it's a little bit different on this. The Hunter, what's going on, man? Good to see you. So yeah, I don't have, but I guess the C batch or whatever it is, the B, whatever the hell, I don't know. I got you. Yeah, Trey, that's right. Yeah, you're right. So I don't really care. I like what I got, and it doesn't matter to me. And then the next thing I wanted to bring up real quick is I've seen some people they're throwing out 13th Colony Double Oaked because, they're not giving straight answers. Well, I understand, needing to know or wanting to know what you're buying. I get that for sure. But I thought you have to trust the TTB to take care of that for you and let that be truth. So if that's scooted through and they're doing things to it, shame on both of them. But at the end of the day, for me, I don't give a shit if you're dragging it through the cow field and you blend it back together and it's really good. I don't care. I don't care. So I don't know what's going to come of it. I don't know. It's one thing after another with that stuff. There's Richie Z. What's going on, brother? They say that all the same as that batch, but with the thousands of bottles released for it. Yeah, they really have a single aromatic vessel that they blend in. I that makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. How can you do that nonstop to get these out and make it exactly the same? I don't know. So anyway, the Buffalo's about gone. Richie Z's in the house. Now it's a party. Chris Tats is just waking up. Love it. So, all right, one more pull. Kelsey Dimester. Cheers, brother. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming on for a minute. Buffalo, gone. All right. Think we're about caught up. Cindy's not a fan of the cow field idea. No, well, I can dig it. I'm just a redneck country boy. Yeah, John's saying hello to everybody. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It says start here, round one, and it's taped shut. So let's get this baby open and see what we got. Dun, da, da, da. That can go over there. You're not going to be able to see it, but I will read it to you. This is what it says from Cameron. It says, all right, Marty, let's get down to business. The tasting will happen in 3 parts. Be careful not to drink too much of any sample, as you will need them all the way through the last round. Makes sense. Questions for the first round are on this sheet, while questions for the second and third rounds are on separate sheets here. Do not open the second or third round question sheets until you have officially locked in answers for everything on this one. Once you lock in your answers for this round, only open the sheet for round 2. Similar, you must lock in answers for 2 before opening 3 question sheet. All right. Only nose or only palate rounds. Okay. No funny business. Like time limits, only nose, only palate. Good, because I get my ass handed to me on time limits because I've jumped real quick at it and it's never even close. Okay, so tell us your favorite of the 5. Okay, so round 1 questions are, type, bourbon, rye, scotch, etc. Proof, age, where it's from. I'm going to suck at that. Could be state, country, distillery, as specific as you want to get. Then tell us your favorite of the 5. Okay, so I'm going to do the favorite first of the 5. Okay, that's on the first sheet, but we'll make it work. I can do that. I'm just thankful and appreciative that he sent me this. So everybody that sent me stuff in the past, Amy, Kelsey, everybody, Rob, Slapshot, everybody, thank you so much for participating and helping the channel. All right, here we go. Number 1. Let you see it, maybe. There you go. You see the ring light. It's very dark. Copper. On the nose. Little hayfield. Little hayfield on me. So on this one, I need to do type bourbon, rye, scotch, proof, age, and where it's from. Okay. That's a lot. The nose smells heavy, so I got the feeling this has some years to it. Can't guarantee it. Let's wash out the buffalo. But we'll see. Sugar Kitty. Jeff, good to see you. Cheers. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. I'm elbow deep into this because you don't know with the stuff Cameron's got and has reviewed in the past. You better be ready and on your toes. Yeah, I'm getting chocolate, candy bar, Hershey's Kiss almost, man. It's almost that intense as a Hershey Kiss. Intense as a kiss. Yeah, that's definitely hayfieldy. Very pleasant. All right, let's have a taste. I'll tell you what that tastes like right off a shot. Warm. That tastes to me like, and I'll go back to it. I'll try to do 2 tastes per round, so I've got plenty of whiskey to drink. But right off a shot, that tastes like a Elijah Craig private barrel, just because everything stayed center of the palate and then went back. That's interesting. Very much stayed right there in the center. Groovy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Very much in the center. Yeah. I think that's like a private barrel, Elijah Craig, something. And I mean, even, I know you can't, but when you see it, that's just, yeah, okay. Type, I'm going to go with bourbon. Proof. I'm going to call it, damn, those vary. Those vary a lot. They're between, 110 and 125 and shit like that. So I'm going to call it 115. I think that's safe. Age. As I keep drinking it, and I said I wasn't going to do that. This thing, it's kind of got a dusty. Yeah, it's definitely like, I'm going to call it 8-year. Where's it from? I think that might be a private barrel, so I'm going to say Kentucky. And I'll just call it Heaven Hill. Because God knows if I'm even on the planet with, being amongst the rest of everything he's got. So, all right. Sample A in the books. All right, now check this out. This is sample B. I mean, that is straight up dark coffee. Wow. Whatever this is, it's finished in what I I don't know if I can be that consistent and good and tell you. But this is, and the color kind of makes you think too, hey man, there's something been done with this one. A little hot on the nose. Pears, alcohol, as in rich. Yeah, I do too, man. Isn't that something? That's just, I mean, beautiful. What'd Ben say? Just got home out in park and got a phone call. Go back to the grocery store to buy chicken. No, hellfire. That's me every time I go to the store. Just about 20 people watching, guys. Cheers! Thanks for coming over. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. Join Patreon, man, if you can. If you'd like to support the channel, because I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I'm giving stuff away, shipping. I shipped every day this week something to people. Be awesome. Yeah, this is some kind of finish. I don't know what, and I think where the sherry kind of, it might be port. It's whatever it is. I don't think it's very old on the nose. All right, let's have a taste. Damn. That's all mid-late palate, but when it hits the back end, it just explodes. The heat's not there like I thought. I thought the heat would be more stronger than that, but the heat's still working, but it just kind of dissipates off the backside. Fruity notes. Yeah, definitely some type of finish on this one. It's not a Scotch. It's a bourbon. We'll go ahead and put that down. I feel confident it's a bourbon. Now, since it's finished, that's where you're going to throw me under the bus and back over me twice, is because try to pick it. I mean, you can't go wrong with Kentucky, but if you want to think outside of the box, it's just not a Texas whiskey. So it's not anything like that. What's up, Ben? So it's not Texas. Yeah. Finished. But that's not part of the questions. So it doesn't, that's not going to do anything for me in the end. Proof, I'm going to call it 100. It's more than that. It's more than that. I think it's 104. Age, shit. I think it's younger. I think it's younger because on the palate, it doesn't have a lot of viscosity, not a lot of weight, a lot of oil. Yeah, it's a younger finished whiskey. I'm going to call it 5 year. I think 8 would be too much for this one. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to get home, have a shower, supper, and pour a dram. -4. Damn, dude. That is crazy. Anthony saying cheers. All right. 24 watching, guys. Thank you for jumping on. We get a few more on. We might even give some shit away. Who knows? Where's it from? Okay. What do you think? I think I just got to go with Kentucky. I mean, you could go Indiana. I think I'll just go with Kentucky. Well, no, you know what? No, I'm going Indiana because you can throw MGP in there. Yeah, we'll go with Indiana. Is that it? All I need? Proof, age, type, where it's from. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're good. Perfect. On to letter C. Oh, dude. Sweet, butterscotch, rye notes, toffee. Yeah, definitely getting that rye spice. So I'm leaning towards the rye side a little bit now. Yeah, it's smooth rye. It's a smoother rye. Getting a light barrel note. It's not a heavy char. Hmm. I'm looking at a bottle of mine up there, and that's exactly what I'm thinking this is. But with Cameron, you never can tell. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's definitely a rye. Oh, the finish. Lord have mercy. Meets back in the mid palate, slides right down the back easy. Yeah. Now that's not to me, that didn't come across proofy at all. It's there, but it's not heavy. It's not gassing up the back end. It's not letting you know, hey, I'm still there. There's more of a black pepper spicy note coming through than the alcohol is on the back. Yeah, this is. I don't know, man. Shit. I'm almost thinking it's a toasted barrel of some sort or a low char. Yeah, that's a rye. That's low proof. I'm going to call it 103 because it's probably not 103, but it could be 105 or 98. So I'm going to try to meet it in the middle. Age of this, I'm going to call it 6 year because it's not very thick, but also, I don't think it's dark charred. I think it's more of a toasted. And if I'm saying toasted rye, let me think. Michter's is the only thing that comes to my mind that I see. It's too hot for Old Forester, or too not hot enough for Old Forester. But that's what's coming across to me. Great shot. What's going on, man? I know y'all were live over with Jody on Bourbon Bounty. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's what comes to mind. Yeah, it's beautiful. I think that's. I'm gonna call it Kentucky Michter's toasted rye. Man, that is good. All right, on to glass 4. That one, I mean, look at that, guys. That's dark as I am ugly. I don't think it's not. Yeah, it is. It's right there, almost as dark as glass B. Oh, that's finished. That's heavy. That's thick. That's. This is the hardest one I've done, hands down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is sweet, light oak. Uh, I don't. I have a hard time with port. I just know when it's finished. Amburano, uh, cognac, Armagnac. Those are hard for me sometimes to pull. But this is one of those. I just don't know what it is. I mean, the legs don't even release; they just sit there. All right, let's have a drink. I'm bumfounded. That's fantastic. That is special. It when it hits the front end, it wants to get on that roller coaster and get as quick to the back as it can, but it goes boom, just enough. Oh, if I only had. Wow, that is heavy. It's not very viscous. It's what am I trying to say? It's got a quick weight. It's a quick weighty finish, quick weighty second half of the palate. This is going to be a total guess. I'm going to go bourbon because I don't know. I mean, the way that's finished, it could be anything. I'm going to call it. With the way that finishes, it just kind of rides and sits there for a minute. That's a good guess, Richie, but I think this is not hot enough to be Magnus. I'm going to call it 100 because that's just, I don't know. But the way this hits, I think the finish, whatever it's finished in, makes it want to come down and work hard, but I think the finish takes away from what the age may be. So I'm kind of scared. It's greater than it's at least 15. It's at least 15 because of the way these things work together. Ed, thank you so much, man. Cheers, bro. That's the biggest super chat I've ever had. Ed, thank you, man. That really helps the channel. I appreciate that. Old elk of some sort. Amy, this is Old Elk is a little more thicker with the wheat, but this one's not quite as thick as that. So that's what's kind of throwing me. I'm thinking this is something a little bit crazy. This one, I'm going to have to guess where it's from. This is something just off. I mean, this isn't Kentucky. I'll promise you that. It is not Kentucky. It's not like a 4-gate. It's just, oh my Lord. Damn you, Cameron. This is fantastic. I'm going to call it cognac finish. And stated distillate or whatever. I don't have a clue. Because if it's finished, I don't know if that really. So I'm just going to leave that as a question mark. My gosh, guys, I wish I could share this one with you. That just makes me want to light a cigar. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Ed, I mean, I really do appreciate that more than you know, man. I really just want to say thank you for a second. I'm really grateful. Thank you. All right. Sample E. Let you see it. If you can. Maybe. There you go. Not as dark by any means as B, but it's there. It's got some color. So it's going to have some barrel. Oh, Lord. Not sure I'm a big fan of this one, to be honest. Did I see? Oh, my gosh. The Bourbon Engineer. Cheers, brother. Sorry about your neighbor. Where the hell's he at? Hell yeah, man. I would if I wouldn't get thrown out of this campsite by the better half. Yeah, this is all wood notes. No ethanol on the nose. Very, very little. So it's I doubt it's over 100. Citrus, not floral at all. Almost get a flour note, like cooking flour. Like when if you have dough out there and you're making biscuits, taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Yeah, this is definitely lighter proof. All right, let's just get on with it. It's kind of, the palate on the first sip is very strange. The palate on the first sip makes you think you're going to get all that barrel, all that viscosity, all that weight, all that gold from the nose onto the palate, and it's not there. It's very good. It's good. I don't know what it is. I got the feeling that's an expensive bottle just because of the way it's so light on the palate and a little bit thicker and more rich on the nose. So it's something. Oh, he and I were just having pork, so he's likely making dinner. Good. It's about time he damn did something. Private engineer, where are you located? I'm in Alberta, Central Tennessee. Okay, let's get on with this. We got 2 more rounds to go, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. Sample, let's see. So, no, I've got to figure out what this is. Okay, I think it's a bourbon because the way that barrel note is there, it stays consistent on the palate. It doesn't have any type of finishing notes to me at all. Proof, I'm gonna call it, God Almighty, it's I'm gonna call it 92. Just to, like I said, just to kind of be within a wheelhouse of something. I think it's Kentucky. It's kind of got that youngwood. Y'all can help me. It's kind of got like a young oak green. That green oak, but it's not bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna call that Kentucky. Age of it, I'm gonna call it 6 year. I don't think it's that old. All right, moving on. Have I missed anybody? DMC, what's going on? All right, guys, we'll put A over here. The first one. Round 2 is ready to go. See if I can cut that tape. I didn't try that on that one. No, he licked it. All right, round dose. Here we go. Let's see what this one says. Round 2. Round 2, you ain't going to be able to get it in focus, Marty. Okay, good. Round 2 questions. Oh, I was supposed to rank those. I can do that in a minute. I'll do that last, so it'll go with anything. What's up, Alan? My man, the Whiskey Friend. Guys, go sub right now. Whiskey Friend. Sub to Bourbon Neophyte. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot that. Ben is here. Whiskey Uncensored. Go over there and give a sub. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic is here. Get over there and watch his shorts and his videos. Slapshot is here. Sub. All right, guys, feel free to drop your links if I haven't rinsed you. Let me know. Okay, here's the questions for round 2. Let's get on with it. Which pour is the rye? Which sample is not an American whiskey? Okay, now you got me. There's Richie Z, my man, doing it for me. Thank you. How many of these are finished? I'll have to get the sheet back out because that's exactly highest proof and oldest. Okay. All right. I dig it. Okay, so let me get my sheet and I'm going to turn it back over and we'll go back a quick little taste through because I've got my answer. So this won't be hard to do. Which pour is the rye? I said C, I thought was the rye. I just flat out just called it Michter's Toasted Barrel because it's pure butterscotch now. It's pure butterscotch, cotton candy. Get a little bit of that little bit of that Werther's note now. Yeah. No cow field dragging your ass through it on this one, Trey. Or Cindy. It's not. Yeah, this is really good. And like I said, I think I'm confident in this one because I have one of them. But usually by the time I am pouring this one, my planets have already passed me, and I don't know which one I'm supposed to get off at. You know what I mean? Like the shirt in my Whiskey Nose store, Define Too Drunk. Yeah, I definitely think C is the rye. The only one I thought could mess with it a little bit was B, because I said it was finished, but there's not really any rye notes, and as dark as B was, that's not going to be a rye. So I'm going to stick with C. Which sample is not an American whiskey? I can tell you this, it's between D and E. Has to be. Yeah, thank you, Richie. I missed what Trey said. What did Trey say? Started with Woodinville, Turkey 101 now. Yeah, man, tell us what we're drinking, guys. I love it. I'm drinking what the hell I don't know. But I'll tell you this, there's not a bad one in the bunch. Of course not. It's Cameron. Yeah, D, I have no idea. I think that's what, if Amy was here, that's what she'd say. If you don't know what the hell it is, go with that. Which sample is not an American? This one has too much. This has way too much barrel note. E does, to make me think it's a little bit different. It is, but I don't think this is anything from overseas. So I'm going to go with D, because I don't know what the hell D is. How many of these are finished? Well, I wrote them down. I think 2 of them I said. I know B is finished. That's the one that's, I just showed is darker than my shirt. Yeah, that's finished. And maybe D. Yeah, because I said cognac, because I said I'm definitely picking up a finish. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2 because there's too much wood on E, and A I thought was a damn Heaven Hill Elijah Craig private barrel. Okay, so I'm gonna say 2. Highest proof. Well, I can look and see. I said A was 115. B was 104, C 103, D 100, and E was light to me at 92. So it has to be A at 115. Oldest. That's between the 2 finished whiskeys. Has to be. Has to be. B is spectacular. B, there's a zesty little something there. Yeah. Love it, Trey. Yeah, that's definitely, I don't know, man. It's got such a tangy burn on the back end. It makes me think older whiskey's not going to have that, but it's finished. So, in my opinion, it's finished. So that finish is what's giving me the pepper, the burn, the little bit of cinnamon now on B. God Almighty, here I go again, double thinking. It's solid. There's Cool Running. What's up, guys? If I missed you, I'm sorry. Slapshot said he's had 192 subs due to the live wire whiskey helping the other night. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Guys, get over there. I think Richie's already dropped it. If not, there's DMC's link. One of my dear friends, get over there and sub to DMC. Just want to make sure I'm not behind, guys. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this so much. Okay, one more taste of D, because I think that's where it's at. E's not there. I don't think E's there. A I think is under 10 years. Yeah, it's D. Damn hell has to be. Has to be D because of all that finishing in the middle. It pyramids now. It almost rises from the side of your tongue up. Boom, finish. The nose is still. Yeah, that's I threw a guess out on what I thought that was, but I am not a bit. I don't have on sample D. I have other than proof maybe. I have zero hope in what I wrote down. All right, round 3. Do that again. All right, here we go. See what he says. Damn, paper cut. These are nice pieces of paper. We don't get good paper in North Carolina. Round 3 questions. Marty, since you're a dumbass and have no idea what you're doing, I thought I would take this time and ask everybody to unsubscribe and quit wasting their time. I'm kidding. Round 3 questions. Time for a little match game. Below are 5 things you are drinking. Does this change your previous? You gotta be kidding me. Change your previous guesses. Match the type of spirit to the sample. Holy shit. One of them is a toasted rye. I shit you not. There's what we got. A malt whiskey, a finished bourbon, Armagnac. Got a pretty good idea which one that is. A bourbon and a toasted rye. I said cognac, didn't I? Shit. Toasted rye. Okay, let's go back through. Toasted rye, I said was C. Yeah, that's all toasty barrel rye. DC, my man. Y'all thawing out back here, brother? Hope y'all are thawing out. Hey, man, love the pictures of the farm. I don't know if I put it on there or not, but yeah, your dad, y'all keep a beautiful place, man. I just want to cheers to y'all. Wish I was still there with you sometimes, brother. Let me catch up here and chat. Well, this is definitely the toasted one. C. I don't think it changes anything like that for me. Yeah, definitely rye notes, toasted notes. I may have just flat out nailed this one. I'm if any of them I'm confident in, it's this damn thing. Okay, toasted rye, I think is C. I said Michter's. Rye. What was the proof I gave on that one? 103. Well, I could look. I don't know what mine is. They're different. I think mine's like 110 or 112 or something on the one I've got up there. Yeah, I think that's good. And of course, that's Kentucky. All right, the bourbon. Damn. Which one did I say was? Oh, A. I said I thought was the Elijah Craig private barrel. So I said A, bourbon, Elijah Craig private barrel. And I said that proof was 115, and I just said 8 year. Because, I mean, those things are anywhere between 8 and 10, 11. Armagnac. Okay, here's where I got to go back in. I got to go back to D and E and C, as in S-E-E, not letter C, and C, if either one of them have changed a little bit in the glass since we've had it out. Let's see. Did I miss? Amy said, "Oh shit, Marty, I think I know what he sent you." Yeah. Okay. Well then, I tell you what, Amy, I'm already locked in. You can. Don't tell me what it is. Just tell me if you think I'm right or if I have it even in the ballpark. Because, all right. So Finished bourbon. Damn. E is coming across extremely. Now, see, that's where you put the damn thoughts in your freaking head, and you make yourself want to change your mind. I got to stick with E. I said E had barrel notes. It is loaded with barrel. It's not. If it's finished, I can't tell what it is at all. By any means, nothing tells me, hey, Marty, this is a port. Now that I say that, it smells like freaking port. I love toasted Michter's. Yeah, I do too, Trey. I've got, what is that one? Yeah, that's a 2021, and I've got a 2022, I think, somewhere amongst this mess. I think, hey, Trey, first one I ever had was at your house. That's when your buddy from Kentucky brought it. Do you remember that? And you let me try it? First one I ever had. Auto note suggestion. All right. I don't think I got to stick with what I said about E. I think E. Let me do another pull of it. I think it's just heavy barrel of some sort. Yeah. E. I said barrel 92 bourbon, heavy barrel notes, Kentucky 6-year. I don't know. I'm really not confident. Okay, I think the finished bourbon. It's D. Fuck it. There's no question. It's D. It's D. I got to go with that. Finished bourbon's D. Finished. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. No. I'm sorry. I got the questions or which one I've got to put. Armagnac is the finish he gave. That's D. That's D because I said cognac. That's Armagnac. Like I said, I won't be able to tell the difference in those two, but yeah, that is letter D. I said 100 proof. What else did I say? I said Kentucky, but I don't know. That's just a shooting a damn dark, and then I left it at that. Finished bourbon. Okay. What comes to mind there? Finished bourbon. It's not A by any means. B could be finished. Yeah, B's getting now that like I said, that coffee note. Yeah, let me go back to A. I don't think. No. A. Now it says malt. I'm getting a little malty note on A. Not sure. It's not as Elijah Craig heavy now for me at all. It's good as shit though. I'm telling you that. It's hot. That's the hottest one I think of all of them I got. Okay, malt. Fuck. I don't know. Finished. I'm going with B. I think B is finished, but I don't. You can't. It's the real dark one that we showed earlier. B is the dark one. So I just you could about just guess pure on color, but that's no fun. Yeah, there's something there that's just not just bourbon. It's just something there that kind of gives it a little body and flex. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I think B is the finish one. Malt. What's that leave? E. That wouldn't be malt. That's not even close. That some bitch is hard though, man. That is hard to figure. I wonder what Richie. I'm having a hell of a time. It's because I know for a fact when I start looking at my answers and going back as I go down the list, you're second guessing yourself to your blue in the face. So I said we got okay. Just go back through real quick. We got toasted rye, bourbon, Armagnac, finished bourbon, malt whiskey. 100% confident that toasted rye is that Michter's rye. I said bourbon. I said was A, which was I thought the Elijah Craig private barrel. I said 115 proof. Malt. Damn it. I don't get. There's a shade maltiness on A. C's the ride. We don't even need to touch it. B could be the malt, but I said B was the finish. Yeah, this is finished because of the color. The only thing that leaves is E. And I'm not. Cheers, Alan. Thank you, buddy. Dude, you have no idea. Alan, I've picked up some good stuff. You need to holler at me tomorrow. I've spent some money, but I got me the Glenfarclas 15-10, Balmore 15, Octomore 14-1, LeCheg 18, Isla Barley. Just holler at me. So, all right, we'll just have to go with E because that's all that's left for malt whiskey. I said E was 90 proof, 90 proof. No, I didn't. What did I say E was? E 92. Yeah, I went higher than that. My first thought was 90. I went 92. I said Kentucky, 6 year. All right. So, I think we're good. Let me send this back. All right. So, round 2, round 1, and there's drinks left in the glass. So, here are the answers. You can't see that, really. Letters this side. Answers this side. So, we'll get into that here in a few minutes. So, anyway. All right. What's everybody drinking? Catch me up. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that a whole lot. Richie Z got back from the grocery store for the second time and getting supper ready. Then a shower. Oh, damn. Let's get to pouring. Let's do it. Okay. 22 watching. Thank you all so much for coming over, hanging out. Hit that like and subscribe, share. The one that's throwing me, man, is B. B makes me think. It could be a million things. It's not rye. It could be finished. I said it was 5 year. It could be older or younger than that. But I don't know. It's hitting pretty good, to be honest. It's not. It's drying out a little bit now, just a shade. Yeah, I don't see a link for Cameron tonight, or I'd post it. No, Jody's live. So he said he was going to go at 8:30, but I haven't talked to him to confirm. So, all right. So here's what we'll do. Since it is now 8:06. Everything's locked in. I'm done. I've got it ripped. So the way, if anybody's watched Cameron do this before, what you do is I'll take these off. And I think what I do, it says letters this side here. And of course, answers this side. So whenever I pull this off the back, I've got a letter. I've got no answer. So I guess if I wanted to, which I didn't want to open them because I wasn't sure, but I see what I could have done now is I could have taken this off, looked away, and showed you what it was. That way you knew what I was doing. Or we can do it this way here. So we'll start with A. Peter White, what's going on, man? Good to see you, man. No, you're not late. You're right on time. Okay, here we go. Letter A. I said bourbon. Let me move these so I can spread these sheets out because that's going to tell me exactly where we're at. Oh, and I need to do my favorite. My favorite is between B and D. And D, I think, is something, like I said, we'll get on with it. D, I thought, was something that's out of left field that's really solid. Apparently it's an Armagnac finish, and I said cognac finish, if that guess is correct. And it's got an age statement, but I have no idea what it is. But anyway, okay. Answers this side. All right, A. So, like I said, A, I'm going to set them right here, and then I'll pull A out over here. I said bourbon, 115 proof, 8-year, Kentucky, Elijah Craig, private barrel. Okay, so I haven't looked yet, so I'll let you see that. And can you see that at all? Oh, there you go. Oh, my Lord. Malt. Okay. Heaven Hill Select Stock 9-year malt whiskey, 119.3 proof. Damn. Cameron just said he's not feeling well. He'll catch the replay. No worries, man. Just feel better. Okay. That's the answer. Everybody can see that somehow. There you go. I said bourbon. Got it right. Select stock. Not sure I've ever had that before, to be honest. 9-year malt whiskey. I said 8-year. I gave, on the malt side, I just called E malt because I wasn't sure what really 100% what it was because it had some kind of tangy finish. 119.3. I said 115. I said 8-year. It's a 9-year. So I did pretty decent with that. I had the distillery nailed. So I like that pretty good. I was within 4 of the proof. I was within a year of the bottle. So I'm digging that. Okay. A is in the bank. Okay. This is B. It says B on my side. I said bourbon, 104, 5-year Indiana. And what is it? Starlight? Pinot de Garantis? What? Holy crap. It's 4.5 years. I said 5. Okay, I feel good about that. 102 proof. I said 104. Indiana. Because I wasn't sure. Remember, I wasn't sure. And I knew it had a finish note. I was thinking MGP something. It had to be finished out of that. But that, let me see, if I do it better that way. That is Class 2. That is fantastic. That is a great Starlight. That is a great Starlight. Yeah, so when we get done with these, and I know the answers, we can go through round 2 and round 3 real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, it's 8:11, so. All right. This is C. I said rye, 103, 6 years, Kentucky, Michter's toasted rye. Do I dare look? Did I make the biggest fool out of myself or not? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you in the chat tell me. I'm going to put it right back down. I said 103. I said rye. I guess 6 year. I don't know what that really is. I just said Kentucky Michter's toasted rye. Was I even close? Proof and age, nearly nailed it, Richie Z said. Boom on the rye. Hell yeah. I'll look in a second. Okay. Damn fool. Yeah, I must be off then. I don't miss the 7 winters I worked as a supervisor in Alberta. Yeah. Richie said on point. So tonight. So we'll see. Okay. I see you smart ass. I see you smart ass. That Michter's toasted rye is one I gave you. Laugh out loud. It may be. That's what I was thinking. All right. Look, I got to look. All right. I got to look. So let me get that down. Holy shit. 2017. What did I say the proof was? 103. It's 106.8. I was close. Got the Kentucky. I nailed the bottle. What's the year on that? Does anybody know what really year those are? I don't know if it, I just know the year it's distilled on the neck, but I really don't know what the year is on how old that distillate is. That's interesting. Got one right. I can't believe that. All the stuff Cameron's got, which is fantastic. All right, here we go. D. I think it says D. I said bourbon, 100 proof, Kentucky. I said it was finished. And I said it's older. I didn't really pick a year, but I've got written down here 18. Just guessing. So I'm not sure what that is, but we'll see it here in just a second. Hi.
I just hadn't seen you today.
Oh, well, hi. Say hello to everybody.
You were sleeping when I left.
So we're live. So hi.
Hey.
Boss of the outfit.
Thanks for my treat.
Did you like your table set up there?
I did.
Yeah, and you got pills.
Thank you.
What the hell, guys? What is this? What is this? I can't even say it. It's. Did y'all see it? Did I hold it up enough to where you could see it? Sorry. I need some help with that. I said it's 29. What did I say? 18? 18 years? Yeah, 18. So, I was 11 years off. 101 proof. And this was what sample D? I said 100 proof. It's 101. Is that right? 101? Yeah, 101.4. I said Kentucky finished 18. So, yeah, I missed that altogether. I got it. Well, I said it was cognac, but it's Armagnac. So that's the one I knew for a fact that was finished. But my gosh, the palate on that. Smooth, light, carries on. That Armagnac. Okay, here's your great question. That's the Armagnac. That's right, Richie. That's right. Trace, yeah. Jenny said, hey, she just got home from school. They had a thing tonight, so it's ridiculous. Of course, she didn't get off early or any other day. But Richie, I think these Armagnac finishes I've not had but 5 or 6 probably in my career. But I think that Armagnac is what takes these cigar blends over the top. I don't think it's the cognac. I don't think it's the pour. I don't think it's anything. I think it's the Armagnac that makes these what they are. So yeah, guys, one more look at that. Cameron, this is special. I would love to know. You can text me, and I don't have to, make it. So there's no reason to say it if you don't. I'd like to know what something like that cost. A 29-year-old Armagnac. I've seen some around here that are 32 and they're like $250, but I don't think it's anything like this. All right, here we go. Last but not least, sample E. So wait a minute, let me go through. Yeah, we can look at that in a second. Sample E. I said bourbon, 92 proof Kentucky 6 year. That's it. I haven't looked yet, before I do. Holy shit. Historic barrel entry. Well, it's definitely barrel. It is. I think so, Amy. I think so. I think it, now that you say that and I go back to it, it has to be. We can Google it. But yeah, Amy, you've got to be dead on that. That's not, no. I called it a bourbon. No, it's not. It says 29-year Armagnac. So that was missed. I told you that when I did it. There was no way. I said Kentucky finish, 100 proof. That was the closest thing I got. It's 101, so I got, within the ballpark of this. But this Woodford, the historic barrel entry at 90.4. I said bourbon Kentucky 6-year. Do we even know an age on this one? I don't think we do we? I don't think that's even in the ball game. Peter White says, I have a 30-year-old Armagnac cask strength, was just over 200 about 3 or 4 years ago. Okay. I can't remember if it's, I don't think it's cognac. It might be cognac finish, but it was like a 1982 or 1979 down the road here. But do we know what? Somebody look. Is there a year stated for that Woodford historic barrel entry? 90.4. I said 92. So I feel good about that. I said Kentucky. So it's kind of right there. I don't dislike that at all. It's a little drying, but it still comes across clean. It is start to finish barrel. Like I said, I got barrel on it all the time, all the way through. It worked for me. I'm sure it's, if one day, I don't know if anybody's ever had that or have bought that, but I'm kind of curious if you'd ever, what that bottle goes for now. I think it's probably $200 or $300 at least. It's not worth that, but it's fantastic. Not knocking it, but it's just not. Yeah. Which pours the rye? I said C. That is correct. That was the Michter's Toasted. Which sample is not an American whiskey? I said D. That would be the Armagnac, because I did not know what the hell it was. The 29-year-old Armagnac. How many of these are finished? I said 2. So we have what? We've got the Starlight. No, that's it, isn't it? That's Starlight. There's no more finish. There's 1. I said 2 because of Glass D. So since it's a straight Armagnac, it doesn't count. So I missed that completely. So it's just 1. Highest proof, I said A at 115. What was A? A 114.3. Damn, I said 115. I feel good about that finally. Oh, thanks, Richie. Yeah, this is crazy. Oldest. Got this one right. I said D. That damn thing was 29-year-old? And I said 18. You about, unless somebody sneaks something in on you, something like that, you about can't go wrong with 18. I'm just saying. I guess, yeah, okay. That's true. I didn't think about that, Richie. I forgot. When I knew I nailed that as a rye, yeah, I just kind of took it out of my brain. So, yeah, that's good. I'll take that. All right. On the match game, toasted rye, I nailed that bottle. I feel good about that. Michter's rye. Bourbon, I said A. But it is. But here's the thing. I missed on A was the malt. I did not pull the malt off that Heaven Hill. Select stock 9-year malt. Yeah, I didn't get that, and it was 114. Is that right? 114.3. Yeah. I didn't see that. Finished bourbon, I said B. I got that right. Starlight was finished. And what? It doesn't say. I don't know. Or did it say? It didn't say, did it? A was the finished bourbon. BDH. It was the Heaven Hill Select Stock 9-year. Yeah. I don't know what that finish is. But if y'all can see that. Pinot, Day, whatever. It's good. It's nice. It's pleasant. Yeah, that's really good. I'm telling you what, man, Starlight does a good job. I've been there, picked a couple. I think they do a fantastic job. Okay, malt whiskey is A, like Demon was asking, it's the Heaven Hill Select Stock 9-year malt, but I said it was E because of just that solid finish of the barrel note. I just thought that could possibly come in. Yeah. I just thought that could possibly come in. Yeah. It was. Yeah, it was. No, I love it that you're here, man. I love seeing you back, man. Wait a second. What is this? Oh, man. Hey, go hit it, buddy. I know it's late there. Holler at me, dude. Let's get together. Let's plan our stream for sure. I've got some stuff. I need you to help me. Yeah, this one, it's definitely. I really want to research more about this bottle. This is the Woodford. What did I say it was? The E? Yeah, the Woodford Historic Barrel Entry. That's right. 90.4. Yeah, I said 92. So I feel that's pretty good there. But this was kind of out there. Yeah. What was the malt A called again? Oh, it's the Heaven Hill Select Stock. Here, I'll show it to you, Ben. Right there. You know what? No, it was weeded. I don't know that bottle. This does not ring a bell to me whatsoever because I think the Ryder Cup bottle, wasn't it weeded? Yeah, if this is barrel note, I said 90. Yeah, Kentucky. I got that right. 6-year. I don't think anybody knows, to be honest. Man, that's good. That's good. It's drying, though. It's drying me out a little bit now as it gets in there. So, I wonder what let's see what a drop of water will do in that bad boy. Might not do nothing. Might make it worse. Might not have helped nothing. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, okay. So a Heaven Hill malt, American malt. Cool. Yeah. But that BDH, that has nothing that comes to my mind for a Heaven Hill malt at all. I don't know. I don't know what that would look like. I don't know if that's sourced. I don't know as it's sourced out. Hell, it brought more alcohol to it, which makes no sense. Fluid. No, that killed it. I brought that barrel note way down. No, that didn't do anything for it. So, as in my favorite, God, let's go back. We'll wrap it up here in a minute. I like E, the Woodford Reserve, because it's not my favorite. But I like E, the Woodford Reserve, because it makes you think. Do I want to drink E all the time, the Woodford? No, because it's really drying me out real bad. But that could also be the Armagnac. That'll do it to you too. So all these finishes can really, suck it out of you a little bit. He did, Richie, that's for sure. and it's a fantastic setup. I mean, it's really cool. I'll be honest, and I'm gonna toot my own horn. I think I did very well for me for something like that, because you've got to think of it from my perspective. Is I know what the Cam Meister has behind him and over there that you can't see, and this is 5 out of 500. So in your mind, you're trying to tell yourself you're not thinking hard enough. This is really something over there that you can't. Oh, this is something 30 years old. So you gotta reel it in. And I think that's what I think I'm tickled with tonight. Is I reeled it in. I kept perspective on. Don't shoot out of everything. Has to be over the moon. It doesn't have to be over the moon. One of them, absolutely. The Armagnac finished 29 year. One more taste. That's great. I really liked. I like the Starlight, guys. I do. I think you're right, Richie. Yeah, Roy does kind of stuff like that. That'll kind of reel you in, keep you active with it, and doesn't make you fall off the reservation and stuff like that. That's for sure. All right. That Starlight is fantastic. And I have, in the last 8-9 months, I have really stepped back from finished whiskey. I'm tired of it. But stuff like that reels me back in. That's great. So rank them. I'll rank them real quick. We'll wrap it up. It's 8:28. We've been on for almost an hour and a half. I've got to go with the Armagnac because that's different than anything I've got. And it compared, in this 5 blind set, yeah, that's something. I'm going to go with D first. I'm going to go B, the Starlight, second with that finish. I don't want, part of me doesn't want to make Michter's 3 because I have it. That was just luck of the draw. That was just luck of the draw. Yes, it is, Ben. It's right outside it. Beautiful place. They have a winery there. They have a restaurant. It's really cool. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had. And I did, yeah, like I said, Seal Box right now has 2, the honey barrel finish, and I can't remember the other one that just came out today on there. So if you're looking for some Starlight, they probably won't ship to you, Ben. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. What else is new? So the A, the Heaven Hill Select 9-year malt. I'm definitely getting those whoppers now. Once you let the cat out of the bag, man. That's right, buddy. I'm flowing, baby. Kick him in the ass and send him down the road. Roll, baby, roll. Damn, that's good. Damn, that's hard to do. I'm gonna go. Okay, here we go. D, B, A, C, E. So what that is, that's Starlight. I'm sorry, that's the Cognac. The 29-year Armagnac finish is 1. Starlight is number 2. The 4.5-year finished at 102.4 proof. I'm going to go Heaven Hill 3, the malt, the 9-year malt. I think it's fantastic. I'm going to have to get off here. When we get off here, I'm going to Google this and see. And then I brought in Michter's Toasted. Michter's Toasted is way up there for me. Trey and Cindy will both tell you in the chat. We all love it. My wife loves it. It's just fantastic. I had the barrel strength this weekend. It blew my socks off, but I'll never ever see that bottle. But yeah, and then the last one was the Woodford Reserve Historic Barrel Entry. You'd be surprised how in a blind, now you know what it is. You know it's a sought after bottle. It's something special or was. But when you nose this in a blind, guys, I'm telling you, this son of a gun, it's green, it's young. I don't know. I don't think there's any age statement that I can find. I haven't looked. Michter's Limited toasted is I agree. Ben said Charlie's available up here. No worries, Mark. They have maybe 4 core rings. Let me tell you what. If you like rye whiskey, that $35, $40 rye whiskey is fantastic. The problem is I didn't realize this 2 years ago. I was up there, it'd be 2 years ago, March, when I did the picks. They had bottles in the distill. You talking about awesome. I can't remember how much off we got. 30%, I think it was. When you do a pick, everything in the shop is 30% off. So I bought a bourbon and a rye. The picks in the store were higher proof than what we got out of the distillery, as in away from the distillery. I think 110, 114, something like that. And you talk about some freaking hitters. Yeah. So, pick you one up, man. If you can see it and get it, Ben, let me know. And if you don't want it, I'll buy it off of you or something. Yep, this Armagnac, that's definitely my favorite. Yeah, it's just coffee notes. Almost a little leather. Here's one for everybody. Here, what's this note? A little snowplow, a little salt, a little brine, little, power outage. Definitely. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Richie Z, thank you for doing all you do with posting and everything. You should have something in the mail, Richie, I think Saturday. But guys, thank you so much. Ben said, it's my palate tonight. I flowed, baby. Greg's finally here. It's about damn time. I've only told you this for 2 weeks. I'm just kidding. Greg is here. Trey said, nice job. Thank you, man. No, yours are not dragged through the cow field. I'm talking about me and my palate. Absolutely not that. Hey, Trey, while you're here, real quick, guys, hold on a second. Trey, are all the A's the same, all the B's the same across the samples? Because what I want to do is if anybody wants to participate, you need to email me whiskeynose21@gmail.com, and I'll send you a set of the 5. And if they're all the same, I can send cards and answers to everybody, and we can do it all together. That's kind of what I want to do, have 6 people on and maybe you and Cindy and do it that way. So that's what I'm thinking. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate that, man. Richie, thank you so much, man. It's good to be back. Yeah, you do. Oh, there's 12 of them back here. Big fan. They've survived the dishwasher a time or two. Yeah, I like these better right now. Yeah, these are my thing. Yeah, for sure. We kept some. Okay, good. Hey, there's Rob saying hello to Greg MC. Y'all need to get together. Y'all don't talk any. I mean, come on. So am I right, Trey? All the A's are the same, all the B's are the same, or are they all different across the board? I just want to make sure before I ship them out. Anyway, we can talk about it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's great to be back. Hopefully we can do this next week. I've got probably, I think Jeffrey and Jason will go again Wednesday. We may shoot again for next Thursday. I kind of like that. I kind of like this time. I like this day. Fridays are so hard for me. Welcome to the Weekend's hard to do. And I hate not being – okay, Trace is correct. Okay, perfect. Oh, great. I know what to do then. I hate not having Doug and Fred on from Friday at Fred's down in Louisiana, but, I got to work when I can. So, but, yeah, guys, I love doing these blinds. If anybody wants to send me 4 of them, 4 samples or 5, whatever, hit me up, man. WhiskeyNose21@gmail.com. I'll do it. I'd love to try whatever you want to try to throw at me. Helps me grow in my whiskey journey. It helps me be a better reviewer, and it helps the channel in the long run. So, yeah, guys, thanks again. Patreon's going. If you want to join, support the channel, get over and let me know what I can do for you. Hit that like and subscribe before you go. Hit that damn thumbs up, you lazy asses that haven't done it. So get on with it. But let's get on this Armagnac again. Hey guys, till next time. Cheers.